Capricorn, this is your monthly intuitive tarot reading for September. Let's take a look and see what may be on the cards for you for the month. And I am getting started with the Sacred Power reading cards here. Then going to be going to the Work Your Light Oracle for a lead oracle card. And then draw you an overarching tarot energy from the Moonchild Tarot. And I'll be using the Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for the tarot positions. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok, guys. I do different things over there, short readings and pick a card readings and things. All the links are below, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself or learn tarot with me. Okay, first oracle out is self-love. Yeah, I mean, can't we all do with more of this from time to time? I mean, self-love comes in so many different forms, you know, nurturing our bodies, feeding it with good food, making sure we get enough sleep, hydration. Also, the words we speak to ourselves and our thoughts as well. Try and speak to yourself lovingly. It really makes such a difference, guys. You know, our thoughts and words are the vibration that we take into ourselves. And I've got community. Now this is about the third or fourth reading out of 6 that this card has come out, and I just feel that at the moment, you know, we are experiencing a lot of separation, a lot of, you know, we're just not feeling like that unity consciousness. So how can you integrate more with your community? How can you reach out to others? How can you network with them? You can use online tools to still get together with your friends and family. I just feel like it's more important than ever at the moment to try and come together. And Capricorn, I've got align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So because we are going through such profound change at the moment, you might be noticing that areas of your life are not in alignment. Now, you can notice that by things that just don't seem to fit anymore, things that have become really difficult, the job that drains your energy, the relationship where it's just you're just not on the same path, the same path or the same page, where it just kind of becomes like, you know, you're sort of missing each other's point all the time. When you're in alignment, things kind of flow a lot more effortlessly. Yeah, you still have challenges, but you generally don't get that real feeling of it's all so hard. So there could be an area of your life that this month you're needing to look at and bring into closer alignment. Okay, tarot energy, here we go. We've got the Two of Swords. All right, well, maybe you are weighing up some kind of options here. You might be at a crossroads with one of the areas of life that I've just talked about. You know, what do I do about this? It's feeling out of alignment. Do I stay? Do I go? Which option do I choose? The Two of Swords can be that crossroads decision-making point, and it really asks you to tune very deeply into your intuition, going in the direction of the heart rather than the head, because when we're led by the ego, we can easily choose things that aren't in alignment by choosing things for others. You know, we might feel bad, so we do something that's against our truth. Now, we also want to do, you know, decision make from fact and logic, but not from our emotional triggers. That's another one that will have us make decisions, you know, for feeling bad or to not hurt other people's feelings, and yet you are the one that ends up sacrificing your truth. So Capricorn, let's go to the tarot, bringing in energy of the recent past. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. So you are coming from a point of stability here. Yeah, the challenge though is that Two of Wands. We've got the advice, Four of Cups. Outcome, yeah, death energy there. That's kind of what I was feeling. Pisces or moon energy at the bottom of that deck. You might not feel that you have sort of all of the information that you need at the moment to really make an informed decision. Knight of Pentacles clarifies the Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups clarifies the Two of Wands. Four of Swords. The Chariot. Cancer energy. Nine of Pentacles again. Knight of Wands. Okay, Capricorn. Well, you know, at the end of the reading, we've got the Death and the Chariot. Is very, very strong forward movement energy, very much a moving on energy. So that's kind of what I am seeing as being the outcome. But at the moment, you're in some kind of decision making kind of process. I am feeling more like a work, career, money, sort of home situation for most of you, but it could be in love. And I feel like this is a search for deeper satisfaction and happiness, right? That's what makes you feel like you're really in alignment with something, because where you've come from, double Nine of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, you are showing up as being, you know, quite successful here, quite abundant. So if this is in work, I feel like, you know, where you are now has potentially, you know, really put you in a good position. But what may be missing is joy, happiness, satisfaction, contentment, you know, feeling like you're in balance spiritually and emotionally, because I'm looking at that Ace of Cups. So it comes down to, you know, what is in alignment with your true values here. So that's what I'm feeling, like you're in a good position, but there's a sense of wanting to plant seeds elsewhere, Knight of Pentacles. And I really feel that you're in the stage where you're wanting to make a plan to transition to what you're passionate about. That is a theme that has been coming up a lot in people I speak to, and when I do the personal readings, that people have had this opportunity in the last couple of years to really think about what's important, and people are wanting to make a difference. They're wanting to be of service, and they're wanting to operate from heart. You know, I really feel that we're, you know, breaking down this kind of consumer, very material driven world is really crumbling down. Like a lot of us in lockdown at the moment, there's no place to wear the fancy clothes or to kind of express that sort of wealth or that kind of status. So people are coming to the thought of like, well, what is really meaningful then? And I really feel that that's one of the searches that you've been on. The Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups are in your challenge position, because I feel like the challenge has been for you to move on towards what really fills your cup. Yeah, I mean, some of you are seeking that opportunity, you're seeking that purpose that's really going to be, you're really seeking your Dharma, which is your life purpose here. So with the Two of Wands, though, I really see that you are kind of in a comfort zone where you are, Capricorn, and that is because I feel like there is, for a lot of you, like there's security, stability, or material wealth here, but there's not the deeper happiness. So you're kind of getting, you know, into the mode of, okay, I'm ready to make a plan. The cards are saying it is time for you to take the next step on that plan and to really consider taking some big actions here to kind of broaden your horizons. You know, you really do have a world of possibilities open to you, Capricorn. It's time to play outside of the comfort zone, outside of the square. And, you know, we only live once. It's time to make use of that time to do what you really feel like you're here for. Advice, Four of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like the advice is saying, you know, sometimes we need to compromise on that sort of sense of security in order to get to the greater fulfillment. I can see that you have sort of like a bigger dream in you, Capricorn, or something else you're wanting to create here. And I think if you're honest with yourself, you have already disconnected from the situation that you're hoping to leave behind. It's got to a point where it's like the only way to get through each day of it is to kind of numb yourself. Yeah, you're a bit bored, you're complacent, you're apathetic, maybe one of those things, but there's just no kind of, you know, emotional joy here. You know, look at this cup here being offered. What you're really wanting is the beautiful, you know, the crystal cup. So that's what I see here. The Four of Swords says, yeah, there is definitely challenge around how to move forward. So the cards are saying take a pause, take a moment. Is there a way that you can just even take an afternoon off, or it might even be an hour for some of you, just to think through these plans? And that's generally when you get the clarity, you know, the clarity or the vision for the next step. Knight of Wands, though, you know, Sagittarian fire energy here. You know, it's really saying here that it is time for faster movement as well after this kind of pause, to take action towards your passion, purpose and desires. What lights you up? That's where the answer really lies. The Knight of Wands is about charging on to the next frontier, and that is strongly replicated in these cards here too, Capricorn. What this combination is saying to me is that it's through the letting go, the release of the death of the old, that you gain life, freedom, liberation, forward movement. So the Chariot asks you to make a clear decision, because when we're in two minds and we're not sure and we're wavering, our Chariot doesn't really know which way to go, right? It's in confusion and moving all over the place. One day we're here, the next day we're there, we're all over the place is what I'm trying to say. When we make a clear decision, that's right, I'm releasing this, I'm putting a plan in place, I'm taking the first step, our Chariot takes a real strong forward movement. The Chariot says that there is a victory to be claimed in the moving on, and it's time to have that determination to make it happen. There is this new dawn, this new day, the sun energy that is just bursting on the horizon to bring you into a more positive time. And just maybe this kind of getting the wheels in motion is the biggest part of the obstacle here for you, Capricorn. So generally with the Death card, it's saying what needs to be released has come to the end of its life. It's had its season, it's had its day. You've had the heyday in that situation, and it's now dying down. And we have the option to plant new seeds in the same situation like the Knight of Pentacles does, but we will grow the same crop, right? We will get a similar result, and yes, that might be stability, security and material wealth, but will that be happiness, contentment and satisfaction? The other choice is to take those seeds and plant them in another paddock, right? Plant them somewhere else to grow a different future, a different reality, one that just may be of freedom, liberation, and a full cup. Okay, Capricorn, well, I'm going to leave it there, and I do hope you enjoyed this monthly reading. Keeping in mind it's a general reading, it can't and won't resonate for everyone. If you are called to share, Capricorn, please do drop me a comment. I read them all and try to interact with you all over there as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what the collective themes are. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Capricorn. I will see you throughout the month for plenty more readings. Bye for now.